Okay, good evening to all you fellow targeted individuals out there. What I wanted to do is make a video discussing on a lot of the things we go through, but the main topic of this video is going to be of hate. Now, what you need to understand is, and yes, this is a quote from a man who gave great advice to where I believe a lot of people need to at least hear him out on this. I'm gonna leave the link to the video that he did in the description. You can just view that as your leisure if you wish. Um, what he goes in to say is that hate is a disease. It destroys not just your enemy but yourself. And with with this whole gang stalking operation, it's pretty obvious to tell that. You see, they go as far as to do very, very reckless things, as far as putting their own every day that they do this, they put their own lives on the line for money, and some of them are even crazy enough to put their own kids' lives in danger for money. Um, Honestly, I think for a person to go that far, I don't think they even deserve to be a parent if they're doing something like that. If they're gonna go as far as putting their child in harm's way like that, because first off, their primary. Let me get that off the screen. Sorry about that. Switch back. Switch back over. Back over. Let me fix this. Okay, there we go. Anyway, and it is still doing that. Would you get off of the screen already? I don't even know if you could even. Okay, it's gone. But anyway, yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about it. If it records it, it records it. Anyway, hate is a disease. It not only just destroys your enemy, it destroys yourself as well. And the thing is that when you allow your life and your behavior to be driven by hate and hate alone, it does nothing but trigger a vicious cycle of that hate. You feel that as far as jealousy is concerned, that's another trigger for hate. You allow jealousy to literally trigger you to do certain things towards a particular individual, as far as sabotage, anything as far as verbal abuse, even if it's a lie, anything to harm that person. It seems to be the going drive for that. Whether it be for personal reasons, maybe it's just for money. And in either aspect, it's the same thing. Again, no type of good comes from this. Even these gang stalkers have been sent to jail based off the stuff that they've done. And unfortunately, some TIs have lost their lives. Some TIs have been sent to jail, all because of this covert criminalized program that's going around to both sabotage, destroy many different lives, and not just that, but also to both poison, steal, and kill everyone. A lot of people who they seen they're not suited enough to fit into society, or people who just got chosen for scientific research, unfortunately. Um, the thing about this is that, I mean, what I'm getting at is that karma follows a lot of this. No matter how much, when it comes to a narcissist, it doesn't matter how much money you give a narcissist. It doesn't matter how much attention you give a narcissist. It doesn't matter even if a narcissist just so happens to get their way. There will never be any type of amount of satisfaction to a narcissist. And let me fix that. The camera keeps tuning out. So yeah, just bear with that, unfortunately. But it seems, from my research alone, from what I've seen, is that there seems to be no type of feeling the hunger of a narcissist. They will always go out of their way to try to prey on people who they either feel is weak or inferior, or people who they view as the less great. Of which, of course, that's their mindset, but in reality, it's actually the reverse. They see that person as someone great. They see that person and the potential that that person has, and the amount of potentials that that person holds, and they don't want them to realize that. They don't want you to understand just how strong you truly are. You are far stronger than you actually know, and that you allow yourself to actually be aware of. The only difference is that you got to understand that strength. You have to find that strength from within. Understand, the greatest fear that these gang stalkers and that this organization has is for you to wake up to the truth at the fact that you are capable of so much more than you let yourself on to be. You have to really open your mind to this kind of stuff to really understand the big picture here. You got to look between the lines. You got to literally look at the big picture. And I know I'm rambling on here. I know I'm rambling on, but you kind of get the gist of what I'm getting at. Um, and as always, remember, God is always watching over everything. The only witness you will ever need in life at all is God. No matter how many times these gang stalkers want to lie, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter what they threaten you with, remember, life is nothing but a trial. It's a not life is nothing but a cost and effective method to where it's nothing but a bunch of trial and error. There are going to be some good times. There are going to be some bad times. But the most important thing is that you get through it. You don't allow their narcissism to consume you. Because I've seen stuff like this happen. I've seen it happen. It'd be a group of bullies bullying the crap out of somebody. And all of a sudden, you'll see that same person who was getting bullied last week join into their little clique that they got going on. They'll do the same thing to someone else. It happens in schools. I know because I've been to school and I've seen it. The only difference is it never worked on me because I just viewed the stuff as just completely stupid. Like, I didn't believe in teasing and taunting anybody because I would never do that to anybody else. I wouldn't put someone through something I wouldn't want to. But unfortunately, with my situation, with me going through a lot of the stuff that I went through as a child, and as far as it's going back, I believe that I have strong beliefs that my will wasn't even my own most of the time of my life. And I'm pretty certain a lot of others feel the exact same way. But the major difference in this is to basically take that will back. Take control over that. Take control over your life. Let them know that, no, you're not going to push me into despair. No, you're not going to push me in the cycle of hate. I will not hate for you. I will not allow myself to be consumed into the fiery pits of hatred just because you have a problem. I'm not going to literally allow myself to be converted into something for you for your own twisted satisfaction. I'm not finna be your puppet. I'm not finna be your slave. I'm not finna be your source of entertainment just because you can't find a life of your own to truly live. Because I'm telling you, these gang stalkers do not have a life. I don't care what any of them try to say as far as trolling. Their primary job is basically you. From every minute to every second of the day, their primary job, their primary objective is being a peeping Tom and on your life. That's it. And yeah, they do switch out from time to time, but when they switch back in, even when they're out, it's the same thing. It's all about you. So you got to ask yourself, the fact that so many people feel the need to literally put you down, why on earth does it take so many people to try to deteriorate your life like that? And I tell you why. It's fear. They're afraid because you yourself are much stronger than they ever could be. You are truly stronger than they could ever be. And I mean by will, I mean by your spirit, and I mean by the whole 9 yards of that. Remember, you are a lot stronger than they want you to know. I've discovered this for myself, and I've held on to it dearly. I encourage all other fellow target individuals to do the same. Remember, stay strong, be safe, and remember, as far as anybody else, all the other greats say, remember as far as I know, like this is kind of getting off bases here, but one of my favorite songs is Cult of Personality, because they touch on a lot of that. They say when a leader speaks, that leader dies. We've seen that happen with Martin Luther King. We've seen that happen with John F. Kennedy. And I could list off more, but you kind of already understand. Those two names alone give you a good understanding as to